So today is the last day of the series, and I gotta be honest, it has been quite the journey and a pleasant one at that. I have thoroughly enjoyed this whole experience a lot. It has been so much fun. Thank you all so much for the love and support surrounding this series. It's made me motivated to come back to it every single week and grind for 5 or 6 hours a day, so I really do appreciate it. So as one door closes, another one will most definitely open. Guys, it's time for a brand new series here on the channel. As you all know, we just finished the Road to Purple Iron Man challenge a week ago. It was a blast. It was my baby. I love that series to death. But hopefully we can all surround this new series with just as much joy, passion, and love as well. And that is the Road to Green Iron Man Challenge. A lot of you guys guessed it from all the teasers that I had in our last video of the Purple Iron Man Challenge. So good job on your guys' part, but let's get into this sucker. Here we go. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are surprised, but we're starting a fresh account for the Road to Green Iron Man Challenge. I find if we were using the existing account for the Road to Purple and just pushing them to 750, it loses some of the allure, which is not knowing what brawler is going to come next, what brawler is going to be coming out of that next Brawl Box pull. I find that incredibly fun with this series, so we're going to be keeping that consistent going forward. So starting fresh, clean slate, cannot freaking wait. Now the rules are going to be following the same exact premise as the Road to Purple Iron Man Challenge, which is 2 fundamental rules. You can't break them. We have to push the brawler that we're currently on to 750 trophies, the very first green rank 25, before we move on to the next brawler. If we don't do that, if we accidentally open up a brawler, we have to quit the account, as well as we have to keep the brawlers that we're on at power level 1. If I have one power level 2 on my account ever during this series, we have to quit. We have to start over. Now there is a big exception to these rules, and that is, of course, we get a free brawler as soon as we start a fresh account if we connect to Apple ID, which is Barley, Wizard Barley skin. So that's the only exception to the rule. You can have Barley on your account and have the brawler that you're currently working on, so Shelley, because I want you guys to connect to Apple ID and not lose your progress. So those are the baseline rules of the series, just in case you guys want to follow along with me, trying to grind up your brawlers to 750 trophies, the Road to Green Iron Man Challenge. I'm also going to be creating a club here once I reach power level 5, because you have to be level 5 in order to create your first club, which is going to be called RTGIMC, which stands for Road to Green Iron Man Challenge. Just like the last club that we had, we're going to allow people to come in and grind up in one community, but there's going to be a huge exception, and that is I'm only going to be accepting people that get the very first brawler done. So again, you have to get your Shelley to rank 25, just because I don't want the club to fill up super fast with people who just create an account, hop in there, and then go inactive, which has happened in the past before. I want people who are committed to the challenge to be in the club, but I do stress to a lot of you guys, if you want to follow along and you want to try this out along with us, go ahead and do it. I love the community. That's half the reason why I love this challenge, is having people do it along with me and tracking their progress and stuff like that. See who can finish their account first. Now, I know these intros are incredibly long. We're only going to have to sit through one of them. It's kind of the introduction to the series, so I'm sorry about that, but there's just a few other things. So the first thing is I'm going to have to feel out how this series goes. I really like how in the Road to Purple Iron Man Challenge we were able to do 2 in one episode, but of course we have to do 250 more trophies in the Green Iron Man, so I'm gonna do just one brawler at a time for a little bit, but if it's within my means to be able to complete 2 in one episode, I want to keep that consistently going, because we get to the finish line faster, we get a little bit more content during each episode, and I find it to be a little bit more fun. But you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below if you want that as well. But yeah, guys, that's the whole spiel, the introduction to the new series here on the channel, the Road to Green Iron Man Challenge. Now, before we get into our grind, because Shelly is exceptionally difficult compared to any of the other brawlers, because we are confined to one game mode, which is gem grab, unless someone invites me to their game mode, say in Brawl or in Duo Showdown, which is something that I've done in the past. But what we're going to be doing is sticking to Brawl Ball, because there's actually a really good map out for Shelly that I think we can kind of tango on. So we're going to try to grind up as high as possible there until we get to, on the trophy road, the Showdown event, which is rank 30. So of course we have to get through Nita first, which is always the biggest problem of the challenge. It's a big hurdle you have to hop over unlocking Showdown, so you can do it on your own, but you have to get your first brawler done. So it's kind of a good feeler out if you are serious to get into this challenge. If not, you're probably not going to be able to get to, through the first one. But wish us the best of luck. I'm going to be checking back in every single hour like we normally do and see how the grind is going. Alrighty guys, so we're at that 1 hour mark and we're doing very, very well. We're sitting at 296 trophies. Things are going as you would expect in any other Road to Purple Iron Man Challenge grind, but it's the Road to Green Iron Man Challenge. So I'm really, really curious to see what it's going to be like once we get beyond 500 trophies, because I know that 0 to 500 bracket so dang well, and I don't know anything beyond that, so we'll have to see. But before we get into our game here, I want to make our club, so it's going to be called Road to Green Iron Man Challenge, and let's change our thing to, you know what, I think I like the crown the best, and our trophy requirement is going to be, I think it's fair to go 600, because 800 you'd have to have a second brawler at level 50, but you know what, I think that's good. We'll go invite only. Nicely done. Now let's get into our game here and see how this all goes. We're going with our good friend, inappropriate name, I Meet My Beat. You guys can decipher that however you like. And we have Jack Chepo 1, which is not Jack Chepo. His in-game name is Sand on his main account. And then Janam is I Meet My Beat. And we're not on like crazy OP brawlers or anything like that. Janam is going to be staying on Rosa power level 1 for our entire grind, so we're definitely at a disadvantage. So I guess we're playing with good people, but we definitely have our work cut out for us once we get to those 600 trophy ranges and stuff like that, once we're going up against like power level 8s and stuff. So Rosa a little distracted by me, but like we said previously in a lot of our videos, it starts to ramp up a difficulty around that like 400 trophy range, 450 trophy range. People start playing strategically and smart. So here we go. Let's see if we can play this. What is this Rosa doing? You're going the wrong way, Rosa. Come here. I need to beat you. There we go. We die so fast. A few things that I've noticed is really good with power level and Shelly is using your super not when you get straight in someone's face. Using it for like mass hitting, so like hitting more people, like maybe like 2 or 3 people grouped together, getting value off of that. So poke damage is your biggest power here on Shelly as a power level 1. But let's keep our grind going. Check back in at 2 hours. Let's do it. Okay, everybody, so we are close to 2 hours. We're sitting at 536 trophies, and the matches are getting very, very difficult. We have Sans Lover and Jack Chepo kind of on their main accounts. We have a maxed out Rico, and it's a necessity. It's necessary. Even if we do get carried, or I don't know if like you call it being carried if I'm power level 1, where it's like I have to somewhat hold my end of the bargain if we want to win here for going up against like 600 trophy players and like power level 10s. But what I've been doing is just being an assist guy. So I toss up the ball, or I pop him with super, or get a quick super plus basic attack shot, so you can shoot it in and then use your base or your super to blow apart the boxes. But it's been working out decently fine. It's been slowing down a little bit here just because the matches have been going a bit longer, because they're a bit harder. But with comps like this where you're going up against a bull and a primo, it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, I'm just gonna try and walk it up. Maybe we can get a super in the meantime. Okay, Crow's gonna jump on us, I think. Really close to super, so there we go. Okay. There we go, guys. So that game was very, very fast. But we're going up against these 600 trophy players. It's getting nuts, guys. But it's fun. I'm really, really excited about it. Okay, guys, so we hit that 3-hour mark and we're hitting a little bit of a roadblock. It's starting to get really, really tricky. We're at 627 trophies, which I don't think is that much better from when we last checked in. We're rocking Poco, Tara, Shelly. And guys, I have a feeling with this series that I'm going to have to get carried to some degree. Because, like, there's this wall, this insane wall that you will hit and it's just, like, almost impossible. There's some times where, like, we'll hop into a team comp and I feel like I haven't felt this feeling in a really long time, but you get into it and you just like feel like you have no chance of winning, like a Primo and a Daryl maxed out, and then like they have like a Poco in the back burners. It's like you can't do anything about it, so you just take an L on that one. So it's been tricky. We have to win basically by gimmicks, and that is like me trying to charge up my super, get one of those basic attack super shots, so just like to trick them. But other than that, it's just like, man, it's hard. Everyone hits super hard. Everyone is just really, really tricky to go up against. All we can do is this dumb 300 damage poke damage. It sucks. We got a bear coming in. Okay. I'm just gonna try to shoot him back, blow him back a little bit. We gotta reset here. This is a bad situation. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, it looks like the crow isn't maxed out, so we should try to pressure his lane. Compared to the Spike and the Nita. The Nita's going to be the hardest for us to go against because she basically 3-shots us. And Spike, oh baby, he hits hard against us for sure. Look at that. 2 little tiny poke damages. Okay, going for the crow. I'm going to try and pass this up. Okay, just trying to break stuff up. Man, they all just regrouped up. Trying to stay alive here. Try and kill that crow. Okay, good Pogo heal. Man, matches like went from 1 to 100 real quick, I'm telling you. Nice. Nice job on Tar's part. I'm really close to super, so we might have to... We could potentially, like, gimmick it. If we get lucky here. Get a good Tar pull. Okay. And it's in. Let's go, guys. I'm telling you, each game is just like this. It's absolutely insane. It's so hard. And we're only at 630 trophies. This is a docile comp that we played against. I should show you guys the battle log. And, okay, I'm literally biting my tongue from saying we might be able to get 2 done. But, like, this team was really, really hard to go against. This team never mind. This team right here obliterated us. Wasn't even fair. We got creamed. But it's up and down. Very up and down. Check back in another hour. Okay, guys, so 4-hour mark, we switched to game modes, and Janam has to leave here soon, which is Sans Lover, but we only have 30 trophies to go. He said on the next loss he would leave, but we haven't lost yet. Okay, guys, so we found our match. Let's see who we're up against here. We got a Bo, a Dinah. Man, Dynamite, any of these guys can just destroy us, so we gotta try and work our way back into our lane up here in the right. Try not to take any significant damage from the Dinah. Just trying to help out while Sans is going hard up here. Okay, we just don't want to die from the Dinah. Okay, let's hide back. Okay, we're doing a great job at avoiding. Looks like he's going to get us there, but we did a really good job at just holding down our lane by just being a body there, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're really close to super, and then we have to make something of our super. We have to do something good with it here. Okay, he's going to try to make it. Dang it. He was going to try to make it to the platform. That would have been 2 for the team. Hopefully the guys know that Bo is roaming up from the bottom. That could be devastating. This dynamite is so annoying. Okay, we have to be here. No! Dang it. Okay, Sans does have super. Nicely done, nicely done. Carl is so clutch in those moments. As long as we avoid one of those shots. Okay. Nice guys, nice guys. Come on. Man, we're so useless. We're so useless. All we can do is just try to stay alive. And that dynamite was kind of the exception because he wasn't like a really quick attacker or anything like that. But man, I've been up against like some Sandys, maxed out Sandys, and they've been doing like super good work on us. So hopefully I check back in another like 10 minutes once we get there. But wish us luck, guys. Okay, guys, so checking back in 17 minutes later, we're sitting at 736 trophies. We are 2 wins away. Now, when I last checked in with all of you guys, we won one, lost one, won another one, lost another one, and now we won this one. It's like, just give me these last 3 wins, please. I've been grinding for long enough. But man, it has just been a heck of a grind. I'm not sure if it's just because of Shelley. Because she's so useless. All she can really do is doing that 300 max range poke damage, and the only way you can win your lane is, like I said before, gimmicks. So we have to wait till someone makes a mistake, or we can capitalize with a super. Now we're playing up against a Dynamite. I believe the last game when we were playing together, when I was showing you guys, we were up against a Dyna. So I'm hoping maybe we can kind of play well against him so we can win against the lane. If we dodge correctly, we'll be able to do some work on him. Okay, we also really want to avoid Penny getting turret. Ah, how'd the turret know I was like gonna be there exactly? Feels bad, man. Okay, 3 to 4. We've got to keep this Primo cleared out. Bad super on my part, but we just need to reestablish. Thinking about honestly just taking out that wall so I don't have to worry about the Dynamite. And I really don't like having gems either. Okay, 7-6. Just keep an eye on the Dynamite sticks. It's kind of hard with the Penny Star Power flying in there. Keeping an eye on the red candy canes. Nice. Got to keep an eye on the Primo. Okay, we got 11. That's looking good. Guys, these games are always so freaking scary. Okay. Okay. Nice, guys. Okay, 11-8. We made one really bad play with that super when the Primo was running away, but good thing we didn't pursue it. We just kind of took a step back, dealt with our mistake, and just kept ripping. Okay, so we got a Rico, a Carl, and a Frank. We could go left. Left lane is good. But Rico's much better in left lane against me. So we just kind of hold down our spot here. Okay, note to self, we can't go backwards, or else he'll just bounce it off of this wall here, this bottom one. Okay, again, just chip damage, especially if there's no one in our lane. This is the only way I could play against someone in the lane. Just waiting for them. They'll have full control, and then I just have to wait for assistance from my teammate or finding a different way in. Okay, we got it back off. Okay, it's only 1 gem, so it's not that big a deal. It'd be good if we could take out that Rico, though. Especially when he's that low on health, you know? Just get him out of the equation so we don't have to worry about him. As soon as I can push Rico away from me and out of my lane, then I can just help with chip damage over there. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Don't want to overextend. Good thing Jack didn't either. Okay, I'm saving my super just in case the Primo or the Frank comes in with super so we can stun him back. I thought I hit my super. We saved it for one purpose. But we got it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy they are as well. Oh my goodness, guys. We got Shelly done. Let's go. Our first rank 25. Oh, that's a great feeling. Come on. Let's go. Man, that was such a grind. Okay, guys. So we got our very first brawler done for our series. 752 trophies on Shelly. Of course, at the end of every single season, the trophies will go down. We don't have to upkeep it. We're just hunting for that badge. But yeah, guys, that was epic. Next, we have to go and get our next brawler of the series. So, of course, we're going to be getting Nita. Now, hold on. This is the first episode of the series. We have to do something crazy. I'm sure you guys saw it in the shop before, but we got to do it. Mortis, our very first brawler of the challenge. I couldn't resist, guys. I couldn't resist. Are you kidding me? We're not going to wait till halfway through the freaking series to get my favorite brawler. We're getting them now. And we only have gem grab to work with, or if we play with friends, we can go in like Brawl Ball or something like that. But you know what? I'm a dude that lives in the moment. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But hopefully you guys are excited for the brand new series. It's going to be amazing. I'm really, really excited for these late night grinds. I don't know if I'm excited, just kind of looking forward to it. It's kind of like the normal thing in my weekly schedule. So hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it if you're excited for the series. And with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.